First down, Atlanta.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Bronco 80.
He's going to throw it again. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working inside the red zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set, cut.
On play action, here's Young. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Yellow, line.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Gronk. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
47-yard line.
Here we go, 45.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter.
Black swap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. Opposite, green.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At their 48-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set, hut.
Now it's Young. Catch made. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down Well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Carolina in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And this is going to be halted just before we can reach the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
An option give to Robinson. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Hiking, 18.
On first down, they'll run. Shoots away from one. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and 2nd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19. Ready?
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. That one felt kind of counterintuitive, that block. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Falcons take a fourth quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
38, Panthers 34.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers and Xavier Legette with the football once again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
33.
Motioning the tight end left. Going play action. Young. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tedero McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now here come the Falcons on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Here's Robinson running the zone read. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Has it in close. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Okay, break.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready, right?
On second down, Robinson. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked shy of that first down at the 30. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Third and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
Staying with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They give to Algier from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther.
Ready.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Looking to throw. Gets this one to London. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Ready, ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down.
Ready. Go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Nick Scorton on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 9-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons up by 4.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. Oh, he lost the football. Picked up by the Panthers. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
45. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll look to throw it. Got hurry this to the line.
James Pierce. A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And he falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Charlotte.
finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital